Hello, Scorpio placements. Welcome to my channel. This is Tiger Lilith Tarot. I'm going to be doing a full moon reading for you. We got a full moon in Aries here in Libra season. You know what that means? Your season is next. It's coming up here. I am going to use this deck here. We're going to do a full moon in Aries spread. This spread is going to be good from the full moon to the new moon, so 2 weeks. I'm not sure what the exact date of the new moon is. But the full moon is the 29th on Friday. So we're going to look here, Aries energy. What's this Aries full moon bringing with it? This energy is probably pretty comfortable for you, Scorpio. Even though you're water sign, you're known as the honorary fire sign. And in traditional astrology, before we found Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto, which is your ruling planet currently, your ruling planet was Mars, which is also Aries' ruling planet. So see, even though you're a water sign, you were ruled by a fire planet. So anyhow, let's get right to it. We are going to pull a few cards here. This first card is going to be your goal for this moon cycle. So by this moon cycle, I mean full moon to new moon. So 2 weeks. Wow, okay. Your goal is manifestation, which is very interesting because that is also the energy that Libra got. I'm using different decks. I'm just going with whatever I pulled. So I used a different deck for them. But I said manifestation because of the card that came out here. So you have the Princess of Discs, which is in, which is the Page of Pentacles. But manifestation, the word on this card, I know you can't see it because it's totally whited out there, but it says manifestation. These cards have words on them. So again, interesting energy coming out here because, sorry about the train. I live by the tracks, as you can tell. Maybe on the wrong side of them, who knows. Usually the full moon to the new moon is winding down energy, right? It's more going inward. But this literally says manifestation on it. That is your goal for this cycle. So much like Libra, you're kind of working with the energy in the opposite way. Curious to see if that keeps coming out. It could be the effect of this Aries full moon, right? Aries is a very fiery, they're a fire sign. They're very assertive. I call Mars the warrior planet. Aries are the warriors of the Zodiac. They are, I would say Aries has an impulse to them. They can be spontaneous. They follow their instincts. So, and they're not afraid to speak their mind, really. So these next 2 weeks, manifest things. Manifest, and with this being the Princess of Discs, with it being the Pentacles, that earth energy, it's manifesting something practical in your life, something that you need practically. Like if you've been wanting to remodel a certain room, or order a new piece of furniture, or order something for your yard or your office even, it's like now is the time to do that. Now is the time to upgrade, to manifest upgrading an actual tangible part of your life, whether it be at home or at work or in a social or with social or familial relations. We'll see more when we clarify there. Your biggest challenge is the Ten of Wands. The word on this card, I know you can't see it, sorry, it's the lighting. The word is burden, right? Ten of Wands, your biggest challenge is to set down some burdens. These are burdens that don't belong to you, Scorpio. That's why you need to set them down. You're being too helpful here. You're exerting too much energy to other people, when some of that, and you're leaving yourself depleted. Okay. And what it's doing is it's affecting your inspiration. It's affecting your ability to access your imagination like the way that you're used to. It's possible if you used to dream a lot, you haven't been dreaming as much. Yeah, see, Four Swords is at the bottom of the deck. You need some rest. The word on this card is rest. To rest your mind. Because I feel like these burdens, right, they weigh heavy on you. The Ten of Wands, you're carrying around demands and responsibilities that aren't yours, that other people have put on you, but that don't belong to you. And so, like I said, it's time to start saying no, really, and to you can return some of that energy back to you, because by taking on all these burdens, you're leaving yourself depleted. Rest. You're probably, if you don't have insomnia, then you're probably just working so hard that you're not getting very much sleep here. You haven't been getting a lot of sleep. I can see. So yeah, your biggest challenge here is going to be to start saying no and to set some boundaries so that you can put these burdens down and focus more on yourself, right? Your goal for the cycle is to return that energy back to you so that you can start manifesting and bringing goodness and what you want into your life. All right, Scorpios, let's see. God, okay. Where to bring more fiery energy and assertiveness? The Three of Swords. The word sorrow on this card. The Three of Swords. Where to bring more fiery energy and assertiveness? Well, it's time to forgive yourself here for whatever pain and affliction you think you have caused other people. You need to say you're sorry to yourself, right? The word on this card is sorrow, and the Three of Swords, as you can see, I mean, it's a heart with three swords in it. You know, this isn't a happy, positive, joyous energy. It's painful. It's brutal, almost, really. But where to bring more fiery energy and assertiveness is to those brutal places, to those really difficult experiences that you've had, to the heartbreak that you have experienced in the past. And you need to forgive yourself in a dynamic way, because you have really, really taken on so much responsibility here, Scorpios. And it's like it came back to bite you in the ass somehow. And so you've gotta, it's really the Three of Swords, we can say it's about forgiving other people, and that is part of it, but really what it's about is forgiving yourself and offering yourself, giving yourself the grace that you have been so easily giving away. You have been so gracious with people. And now it's time to make space, to lay some of these burdens down and to make space to forgive yourself. Because what this is doing too, by carrying around all these responsibilities that aren't your own, is that this is blocking your intuition as well. You probably do not feel right in the head right now. Like you're not thinking clearly. You can't. You don't have space to. Other people are in that space. And I feel like you could almost feel like you're in a state of confusion, really. Yeah, the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is your energy, Scorpio. The word innocence is on this card. A very innocent picture of a deer. If you're take a nature walk might be a good idea. Look out for deers specifically. Take that as a good sign. Yeah, there's deep hurt here that you need to bring Aries energy to. And honestly, part of that, Aries, it's being confrontational with your own sorrow. I'm not saying we're going to see more when we clarify. It could be being confrontational with other people too. That's Aries energy. Let me tell you. That's Mars energy. All right, let's see where to let go and relax. Where can you let go and relax, Scorpio? Yeah, my gosh, because you need to. This energy is heavy. I can feel it. And part of that could be, I'm a Scorpio rising, and I have a lot of, so I have Scorpio in my first house, and I have a few other planets there. So I've got a really heavy first house in Scorpio. So I tend to be able to feel this energy, a little stronger than than some other signs, than most. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Oof. Scorpios. My God. This is like a pain. This is a painful spread. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and say right now, I am sorry for whatever it is that you're going through, because it is very clear that it is something incredibly heavy, and it's probably been coming for quite some time. The good news is that your goal for this cycle is to end it. The Ten of Wands. The universe, the energy is going to be such that it is going to allow you to end some of these demanding, unnecessary burdens that are on you. It's not that you can't ever end them. You know, you could do it after 2 weeks, you could do it in a month. But what the purpose of these readings are is to give you advice for right now, really, you know, especially these moon phase readings. And for right now, what I am seeing here is that the energy in the next 2 weeks is such that it will allow you to lie these burdens down and to confront this sorrow. That's what this energy is here for. It's saying, it's right, we're honing in on this specifically for a reason. So just to say that. And yes, I am incredibly sorry, because these cards just keep, I mean, where to let go and relax. The Eight of Swords, isolation. So you've been isolating. Okay. Gotcha. Oy. Okay. Where you need to let go, you really need to rest that mind, Scorpio. I see almost, I see, if I'd be surprised if any of you are getting good sleep right now. There is just way too much in your head in order for that to be happening. And physically. Honestly, your body is probably hurting. Physically. I'm sorry for this reading, by the way, Scorpios. You know, I always love it when the readings are happy and joyous, but this just is, I have to read what comes out. And we're going to clarify. We're going to get some more answers. I'm not just doing this to tell you, oh my God, things suck. You know, I'm trying to help with the energy. So isolation, where to let go and relax. You don't need to isolate yourself as much right now. And you're isolating yourself probably not only physically, but if you aren't isolating yourself physically, you are isolating yourself mentally. You are not speaking as much. You are not engaging as much. You are not exercising your brain as much. You're not talking as much right now. Your brain is just, there's way too many things going on. And it's like you're having to, right? Because I said you're probably feeling really confused. I said that up here. Well, the Eight of Swords, you can see, the Eight of Swords is like having to create mental mazes in your mind to justify certain things or to try and make certain things make sense. But think about that. You're having to create a maze for yourself and for your own brain in order to understand something incredibly painful that has happened to you. So as best you can, and whatever techniques that you have, let your mind rest. Remember, we have the Four of Swords at the bottom when I pulled this energy. Literally the word rest on the card. You don't need to isolate so much. I feel honestly like moving your body physically, even though it might hurt, and talking and exercising your brain more, even though it might not feel comfortable in the beginning, it's going to be beneficial for you. Okay, we have the Nine of Discs at the bottom of the deck. The word culmination is on there. Things are coming together for you in the material world. We'll see more what that means. I don't know. How to best achieve your goal, Scorpios. How to best achieve your goal. All right. Nope. How to best achieve the manifestation goal, please. That wanted to come out. Ten of Discs, establishment. Okay, something very solid, generational. All right, so how to best achieve this goal of manifestation here is there's something about relying on something that is generational. This could be a family member. Um, this could be friends you've had for a very long time. It's something incredibly stable, and it's something comfortable, and it's very protected at the same time. So how to best achieve this manifestation goal is, I would almost say, if you don't feel great in the physical location you're in right now, go somewhere where you feel good. Go somewhere where you feel safe and protected, and maybe that's been around for generations. I almost feel like that's part of what this is saying. Like, it wouldn't, I don't know why, but for some reason, how to best achieve your manifestation goal is to get out of this isolation and go to old buildings. Old I don't know what the old Victorian house is, if you can tour them. Old landmarks in the city that you live in. Structures have been around for a long time. You know, if there's like an old opera house that's been there for over 100 years, or a theater, something established, something solid. For some reason, you being in an environment of generational wealth and prosperity and longevity is going to help you best achieve this goal of manifestation. I don't know how. Maybe when we clarify, that will be revealed. Let's see. We have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I love this for you, Scorpio. Okay, I'm glad we're ending on... We're getting some good places here. The Empress energy. Very fertile. Very balanced. Incredibly feminine, right? The Empress is ruled by Venus, planet of love. So that's a beautiful energy to have leading this spread. You know, that's your underlying energy here, is the Empress. You know what you are, Scorpio. You are the Empress. It's that, but that energy is being buried right now. Your light is being dimmed. Yeah, look at that. Right below, we have the word fear. Something, yeah. All right, let's take a look. Let's clarify here. 10 of Wands, burdens, goals for this cycle. All right, what burdens are you laying down here? What burdens should Scorpios be laying down? 2 of Wands, all right. So we have Sagittarius energy with the 10 of Wands and Aries energy with the 2 of Wands coming out here. Okay. 2 of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay, so Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So we have all Wands over here on goals for this cycle. So what this is telling me too is your goal for this cycle is to start moving. Fire signs are masculine in nature, right? Water signs are feminine, means they're more inward. Fire signs, masculine, they're about movement, moving your body, getting things going, action. So your goal for this cycle is to get moving and get out of this isolation. What I'm seeing now actually is it is a physical isolation too. You know, if you used to exercise and be active before, you have not been. You haven't had time to be. With this 10 of Wands and the 3 of Swords energy, my God, you've been like, your brain and your physically, you're just like, you're like, I have nothing left to give here. The 2 of Wands and the Page of Wands, though, with the 10 of Wands is telling me that you need to get moving, you need to get active again. That's your goal for this cycle. And to start making plans. To start making plans on how you're going or not to start, to make the plan on how you are going to release these burdens. How are you going, you know, I'm seeing this Page of Wands energy not as you jumping for joy. I'm seeing this as how are you going to making a plan for how you're going to get rid of the burden of immature energy that is in your life. The pages are the youngest energies. They're typically students. They can sometimes be children. I don't see children being a burden for you. I'm taking the Page of Wands here as immature energy. This is energy that's just like talks a lot but doesn't actually do anything. It's wasting your time. So that's the energy to focus on getting rid of. Any kind of energy in your life that's immature, that's childish in nature. You know, these are adult people. But you know, they act like 10-year-olds. Let go. Just let go of that energy. Plan on how to do it, because these could be relationships that you've had for a bit. Or they could be ones that you thought were going to go somewhere. But it's that's the energy that it's saying here to release. Look at that, the Empress at the bottom of the deck. See, this is you. You embody that energy, Scorpio. But this is how. But it's being dimmed, right, by these burdens. But like I said, making a plan to release them will really make you feel much freer. Right, it'll open you up. All right, the Three of Swords, biggest challenge. Oof, okay. Three of Swords, it's about forgiving yourself. The Hierophant. Okay. So some of you blame yourself for a marriage not working out. If it wasn't a marriage, it was a committed relationship. And you blame yourself for it not working out. So it's time to bring the Aries energy to forgiving yourself fiercely. That's what you need to do, Scorpios, here, is forgive yourself fiercely. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. Okay, Hierophant I consider spiritual conduit. You see behind him, that's essentially the stairs to heaven, you know, or to the light. Enlightenment. The Hierophant speaks in the metaphysical, basically. He is a conduit between the spiritual world and the physical world. So the Three of Swords paired with the Hierophant, there's some sort of forgiveness here when it comes to you not keeping a ritual or a tradition. If some of you have let go of your religion or your spirituality, that's what you need. That's where to forgive yourself. Okay. This has to do with a very deep, this is a very deep forgiveness, because the Hierophant, right, we're talking about our soul and our spirit. It goes much deeper than the skin. So this is going to be this will be very cathartic for you, really, Scorpios. I'm sorry, I got so excited about clarifying this Ten of Wands, I completely forgot to clarify your energy here, goal for this cycle. So let's look at that. Sorry about that, Scorpios. The goal for this cycle, manifestation. What are you manifesting? What to manifest? What to manifest? Okay. Anything else wants to come out? No. Page of Cups. Love that. So we have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So we have the Page of Wands coming out too. Lots of pages here. Lots of youthful energy. Now, you know, I said to get rid of immature energy, but at the same time, you're being encouraged to embody a youthful spirit during these next 2 weeks. With these pages coming out in the center, the goal for this cycle, manifesting your dreams, getting back to you, Scorpio. This reading is all about getting back to you, to who you really are, not who you've become because of these burdens and this sorrow and this isolation. It's getting back to who you are. What are your dreams? If pigs could fly, what would you dream? Right? This is also about love, the Page of Cups, getting back to a more loving place. This is a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, so it is your energy. And look at that. We have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, fire energy, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, reawakening. I feel like when you get back to this manifesting your dreams again, yours, not someone else's, your own, because you have the space for it now, because you've let these burdens down and these immature dumbasses go. Ace of Wands, you are able to, you see the fire is where her third eye is, right there. right? Fire signs are about intuition and trusting your instinct. Your, right, remember I said your imagination is blocked right now? Well, it will open wide up again once you make space for it to do so. It will naturally happen, Scorpios. You won't need to do anything. All you need to do is make the space. That's it. That's really it. You don't need to do any other work aside from also forgiving yourself. You know, make space. And really, you know, it's about making space to forgive yourself. You need that space. You're so pressurized by other people's energy that I feel like you can't even feel your own here. But you can get back to it, and you will. Interesting, we have the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands come out, consecutive cards. That happened with Libra's reading as well. So we have the 2, 3, 4 of Wands, all Aries energy. So Aries is showing itself in the Page of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Pisces energy there. Okay, so the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Wands with the 8 of Swords. Well, as you can see, this card is pretty much the opposite of isolation. These are two girls dancing at what looks to be a carnival or a music festival, probably, right? And the 3 of Wands is preparing for that journey. So where to let go and relax is, I almost feel like how to let go and relax is to start preparing for your next adventure. And this also has to do, the 4 of Wands is really, it's a card of home and hearth. So first off, I'm going to say in the next 2 weeks, if you are invited to go out somewhere, to go see a movie, to go to an outdoor event, go. Please do it. It would be very good for you. It could even be by the ocean, specifically. Doesn't have to be. Or a body of water of some kind. I wouldn't be surprised if fire was involved in it, actually. You could be invited to a bonfire. Go to it. A bonfire at the beach, maybe. That sounds fun, right? Go. Take the invitation because you need to get out of your head and back into your body, really, and back into your emotions. So the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, where to let go and relax is to, again, how to let go and relax. Move. This is all about movement again. This is all about physical movement. And that really reinvigorates your mind. I feel like it clears the mazes that you've made. Honestly, doing something as simple as going on a nature walk would be good for you. Walking is very good to clear the mind because you're using both parts of your body in the same, right? 50% right is engaged, 50% left is engaged. So it balances the mind out. So just taking a walk even would be great. But yeah, moving your body is really important these next 2 weeks. All right, let's look at the 10 of Discs, how to best achieve your goal of manifestation. I know I said, I really feel like you need to go to old buildings or go see, or visit with family members. Visiting with family members, going to old buildings, old museums, libraries, you know. Okay, 7 of Swords with the 10 of Discs. That's a curious energy to end this reading with. How to best achieve this goal? Well, really, the 7... Okay, no, I know exactly what this is. Never mind. Not that curious at all. This is about how to best achieve your goal of manifestation is to stay the hell away from deceptive energy that has lied to you, cheated on you, stolen from you. If this was not a physical stealing, this was a stealing of your time and energy. It is time to move. This spread is like screaming. It is time to move away from those energies. You have got to do it for your own peace of mind. These energies were evil, plain and simple. They did not have your best interest at heart. This person, as you can see, is escaping under the full moon, right? He's sneaking away. You're going to do this. You're right. Remember I said make a plan to get rid of the energy? For some reason, it's very important for you to have a strategic plan when it comes to what burdens you're putting down and what immature energies you're getting rid of. And it could be because those immature energies are a little dangerous. You know, there's nothing worse. Forget, there's some sort of saying like, there's nothing worse than a stupid smart person. You know, it's kind of someone that thinks they're very wise and clever but isn't really. But those can be the most dangerous because they have just blind confidence and are fearless in a way that they shouldn't be. But it can cause problems. So there's a need to escape, to have a plan. There's a need to have a plan of attack. You're also, so you're leaving something that's quite established. Some of you could be, but for others of you, I really feel that it's more that you're escaping these bad energies so that you can make a plan. Because the Seven of Swords, again, is about planning and strategy. And the reason it's about planning and strategy is because this person knows they have to sneak away in the middle of the night from these deceptive energies. And this person has been a bit deceptive themselves by sneaking away, but see, they feel justified in it because they have been deceived and lied to and stolen from this other energy, right? So they're sneaking away from it. And they might have been this person might have been deceptive in sneaking away, but they did what they had to do, really. For some of you, you're sneaking away from a very established, some of you are sneaking away from a marriage, or a committed relationship, which is an interesting energy, but it's what I see here. You're having to sneak away. Maybe it was an abusive relationship. I don't know. But you are having to sneak away from something that's been long established. Some of you are sneaking away from generational family members. Something happened that ended, a 30-year relationship or something. But for others of you, what this energy is you planning. You're planning on what established structures you're going to go to. If you're going to go talk to family members about something, about setting a boundary or letting someone go, like, I don't know. But I also feel like this is planning for advice. There's certain, maybe you have like a mentor, a grandfather, or grandparent, or an older aunt, uncle, and you're planning on what questions you're going to ask them for the advice you need on how to achieve this goal of manifestation and getting back to yourself. I feel like there's someone in your family or someone you've known for a long time has answers for you. This could be a mentor that you've had for 30 or 40 years, maybe a professor or a teacher that you've kept in touch with. But it's someone that makes you feel very protected. Possibly a fire sign. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is someone you love very much. Could be specifically a male, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Leo heavy here that you are going to for advice. Leo or Sagittarius, really Temperance here. But this is someone you feel very protected by. You feel very safe around this person. They protect you. They've protected you in the past, and they will continue to do so. All right, Scorpios. Whew. Boy, this was your reading. This was a heavy one. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I really hope it helped and resonated. I hope I was able to offer some advice. Please like and subscribe if this did resonate or offered some sort of guidance. And if you'd like a personal reading or even an extension of this energy, my email address is in the description box below. Take care of yourselves. Good night.